Hey everybody, Mariri and Tarian here, and I am here with a super-sized review with the Glavenus plushie, the L size. Now, it might be hard to distinguish this between a normal plush, but if you let me adjust my camera, you'll see that this is a very big plushie. So, ranging between, well, let this ruler speak for itself. This is about a 12-inch ruler, so it's almost a foot tall. And about... Sorry for the shanky camera work. I did not mean for this to happen. I wasn't expecting this, actually. So, and 29 centimeters, or about 11.5 inches. So it's a really, really big plush. For size comparison, let me bring out a couple of my normal size plush, which, oh my god, they were put in the back, I forgot. So for a normal size plush, which I will bring out Mitsune, which I will review shortly. So here's this size. This is just a standard Mitsune against the large version Glavenus. I would bring up a miniature, but there's stuff there, and there's no way in heck I'm gonna go over and then drag them out and drag this video too far out there for you guys to care. So, let's get right on to the packaging so we can get on to the main event. So, as always, like all Monster Hunter plush, they should come in these big old plastic bags. If they don't come in a plastic bag, I'd be a little bit worried. You can see my previous video with the Chamelos plushie, which I will be putting at the end of the video. It should be somewhere right here at the end of the video. So if you want any tips and tricks on how to view these, you can go look at that. Because if it doesn't come in these plastic bags, I'd be a little bit worried. But you can contact your seller. They'll normally give you some information. So, yeah, there's the boring old plastic bag. Remember, don't let your kids play in it. What kind of parent would you be? So, now we get on to the little tag here. You can see his cute little icon of little Glavenus, or as he's called, a Dino Valde in Japanese. I might make a couple people cringe with that pronunciation. So yeah, what differentiates this from the standard Monster Hunter plush is the fact, if you can see in comparison with this Brachiotos, you'll see that it has that little L size thing on the side. That indicates that these are the extra large size of the plush. So yeah, as you can see, it's from the Monster Hunter Cross volume. And on the back, you get some information and probably copyright stuff there. And I can tell that this is the Japanese description of Dino Valde, as he is described in the game. So, with that aside, let's try to get on to the little plush himself. Okay, so first things first I should bring about is that he is super, super soft. I mean, it has like this very nice, smooth polyester fiber. If you can see him in the light, it kind of shines and shimmers. Well, that's because it's made of that standard polyester. I would kind of compare it to the kind of polyester you feel on a Pokemon doll. So, yeah, that's how I'd figure it. And then the rest of this is kind of like a felty kind of feeling, a texture. These are very squishy, but they keep their shape even if you bend them. So if, like, let's say you bend it, there you go, you're fine. The one thing that is a little bit, if it bothers you, you may notice that the stitching here and the way the color feeds out is a little bit bumpy. You'll see like that gray showing through from the original polyester bleeding through the red. If that bothers you, then I might invest in a smaller one. I haven't gotten the smaller one yet, so I'm not entirely sure. Don't count me on that one. But I will say, the stitching itself is very good. Just look at this eye. It's all well stitched, very nice. Then you can see his face, muzzle. This is a kind of a hard felty feeling here. So that's what you'll be getting there. As my boyfriend describes, if you want a cuttability factor, overall it'd be around a 6, because this bit is a little scratchy compared to the rest of it, and it could bother you. It's nowhere near like a Cantor, which is a cuttability of 0, because, let's admit it, all that felt, that will hurt you. I nearly poked somebody's eye out when I accidentally threw it. So try not to do that. And you'll see like this look with the paint and the fur really comes to a head at the tail. See that? How it's a bit like broken there. I'm not sure if this is with all of them, but my model came with this. But nothing else seemed to be out of the ordinary. I got this brand new just a couple of days ago. So I don't know. Maybe it's something wrong with that, but I can't really tell. It's a good it's a good plush from what I can see. And here you have a cute little tag, as all of these plush should have. If it does not, watch out. It could be a fake. And the tail is like the softest part of its whole body. It's like the super soft. Like you can see my hand running down it. It's really, really soft polyester. I love it. So, yeah. Overall, this little plush here, I keep trying to say figure because I just got done with my Monster Hunter figure builder video a couple of hours ago, and it's around midnight, so as you can see, I'm not in the best shape, but I've been trucking on with this. So, here is the the camera is so low to the ground, I can't even show off of how big he is. He is massive. So, yeah, that is the Dynavaldo, or the Galvanus plushie, large size. I got him for around 30 bucks. So, that's on Amazon. Like most of my plushies, I tend to get them from Amazon. Because, camera, stop it. So, I got him from Amazon for around $30. I wouldn't expect it to go any higher than 50, although it might, depending on supplies. Again, like many objects and products that are seen on this show, these are all based on supply and demand of my time. You will notice on the timestamp that's how it was then. It could definitely change even minutes after that, so it kind of depends on the time. If anybody wants to post updates on that kind of thing, that would be amazing, especially for viewers who are interested in buying one of these. So, yeah, I would go for an appropriate price range would be around $25 to $50. That'd be the appropriate price range I would find for this. If you find one that's lower, I'd be a little bit cautious, but then again, I got a large version of Astalos for 20 bucks, and it turned out to be just fine. But, you know, just be careful. Like everything else, just be careful. Contact your seller if you're worried, and they should give you information. So, with that being said, with Galvanus's eye slowly zooming in, my name is Mariri, and I am out.